All right, Shalom. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Sabbath Service. All there, just stand there and state your registry.
Rahaban, Bamba Yanyam, Banya Shala. Yahweh Hashem El Shai Rakatah. Yahweh Hashem El Shai Rakatah. No, so I don't know about this. You take off.
No, that's
Give me your right hand. One would go for it. Let's take off.
Go to the rock, so you got to put the stone like that, and then you put a right on it. So you got to put your own. Let's see.
La Yashala.
Which means to Israel.
Rise and face to east.
All right, we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawal, Hayah, Bashamayim, Mafandanawa, Yakam, Cow, Yawam, what's the lucky Noah? Kabawaki Noah, what's the lucky Noah? Kabawaki Noah, Wala Babi I Noah. One to say a word. A ball. I was shy Noah. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Lakab. Hamalakov. Ha'ala. I will love them.
Amen. And in the English, our
Father,
which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This is the prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Bamshah, Fandana, Aka, La'pa'ah, Kalmakala, Kalmadawa, Lataha, Hamatazarayim, Aka, Lahakriam, Amafiam, Aka, Waf, Atama Darashan, Yahushai,
Amen. And in English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Taza Bi'ah. Allah Wap Yahanna. Ha Allah Wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kotazayanyam. Ha Kalayanyam. Wa Akwapyam. Yahweh. Hashem. Yahawashi. The water.
Amen. And in the English, bless you Yahweh. and Yahawashi, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, thank you, so be it.
And this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Are you ready? Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hayam, Ma'ayan, Isaiah, Ma'ayim, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, Shemayim, Ma'aratazah, Al-Yafan, Ramawat, Galka, Al-Yanawam, Shamaka, Hana, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamah, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaka, Yahweh, Shazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyika, Yawamam, Hashamash, Wa'ah, Yakaka, Wayarab, Walayila, Yahweh, Yashamaka, Wakal, Rai, Yashama, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashama, Haza'afka, Wawa'aka, Aifa, I will
love. And in English, I will lift up mine eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it.
And this is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Al-Damayah, Lakar, Al-Fakarash, Wa'al, Fashakwat, Al-Kaya, Hana, Awayab Yika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ira Yamwa, Sawadah, Wayafah, Ya'aitazawa, Al-Tazapawan Yika, Amawa, Wakawa, Walakakadam, Gaya, Wala'ah, Yazakah, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwadah, Kiyab, Nawa'aitazawa, Labah, Yakadwa, Al-Yakah, Ba'yaf, Yakarafwa, Halia, Adawam, Yashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagayam, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Halashaf, Shabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawar, Imam, Ayawar, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamajan, Kasiyah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayash, One, Nashamadwa, Ayan, Ra, Hayawa, Daman, Shayafamwa, Yam, Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakaza'bat, Manai, Kal, Masa Yakamwa, Shah, Amawa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Na'awaf, Alahayam, Shayafamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Ka'ash, Baba'ira, Ya'ira, Kalahaba, Kalahat, Harayam, Kan, Faridakma, Wasa Irikos, Wabasar, Wapaka, Wabahalim, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Wapashwa, Shamkan, Yahawa, Bashwa, Waya, Halwa, Ajai, Waya, Kapawa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, the Iwa, Kayah, Afar, Shamkar, Yahweh, Badka, Al-Yawan, Al-Kahar, Aratazar. Amen.
Amen. In English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Yahweh, hold not thy peace. And be not still, Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make it to mold. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. But they are consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabor and Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisa. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Made their nobles like Oreb. And like Zayed. Yea. All their princes as Zabah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High in possession. Yahweh, make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burning for wood. And as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name, Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, over all the earth. So be it. And curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake you to treasure. Of the rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And their drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Pasikomatazis. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. National Space Program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the players Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth and consume them.
The earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief.
And the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine.
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen.
That come up against us.
That come against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media.
Cause it to be spread through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh shine.
In the name of Yahweh shine.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Alright, so Sar, which means turn, and YAHANNA, which means be seated. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week, which is Leviticus chapter 19 and verse. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 15. So as you know, it's our customs. So I can say that. So we're going to have the brother read 7 verses in the Hebrew and 7 verses in the English.
Yeah, they have to work. Otherwise, you use it on the computer one.
Yeah.
So do that.
So I can say that.
You can read it in Hebrew next one. The tab next to the tab open.
Hebrew.
No, you can do Hebrew.
Oh, you can do Hebrew. Oh, you got that?
I don't. It's my phone's over there.
Does that one, can you just this one so you can get that?
Leviticus what, 17?
19. Sorry, so you can read it. So as you know, it's our customs. We're gonna have the brother read 7 verses in the Hebrew, then 7 verses in the English.
It's Leviticus chapter 19 and verse. We're starting from verse 1.
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
Turn it a bit. Get the door out of the frame if you can. Try to move the whole tripod if you can.
Oh,
Get the door out of the frame.
no.
Move it more to
The other way.
the left a bit.
More.
Or you know, rotate it toward the left. Yeah.
A little bit more.
Get the door out the way.
You get to load.
So I can say that again.
I didn't load it up.
Yeah, mine's better.
That's the one. Go on for that. So the doors are in there.
The door.
Get the door out of the shot.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, we're in the shot.
I can't block the thing.
Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 15. La'ath I-Shawah. I will Ba Masha
Marsha's Moses.
Ba Masha Gata La'ath Sha'a Ga Na Yad La Ya La'a Thaha Daba Thaha Dara Gana Ya wait, sorry. Ya Yala'a Thaha Dara Ga Na Gana Ya Ga Da Wa Gadawala
Let me know when you get to the next verse.
Ba Taza Da Kwa Thasha Gasta I'm a Ya Thaka. Next verse. Verse 16. La'ath Laka Ra Ka Yala Ba'ai Ma Ya Ka La'a Tha'ai Mada Ilad Ma Ra'ai Ka Anaya Yahweh. Next verse.
Don't swear it.
Thasha Na'a I thought Kayaka La'a La'a bala baba ka. Ha ya ka. Hayaka ka. Ka. Kaya. Athai. Maya thaka. So do you know these ones? Is it these for the one below? These for just like which one you using? No, that's for below. That's for below. Yeah. So the wala ath sha'a. I la ya wa khata'a.
About this, not 18.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry. La'ath kwa ma.
That was for Kwam.
The Kwam Yala Ath Tara. La'a Athab ya. Imaka. Ya'aha Batha. Raika. Kama yaka.
So come a war. So just come a war.
So
okay, come a walk.
Anaya Yahweh. Thaka Quathaya. Thasham Raya. Ama Thaka. La'ath Rabba Ya'ai. Baha Ka La'a Yam. Shadak Athza Ra'ai. Kala'a Yam. Laya Ba Gada. Laya Ba Gad. Ka La'a Yam. Sha'ai Tanaza. La'a. Ya'ai Laha. Ayla Yaka. And verse 20. Ya'a Yasha. Kaya Yasha Kaba. Asha. Shaka Ba Shakabath Zarai. Atha ya ha ya'a. Sha ga ha. Naha ra gafa. Nakarapath. Oh, it's La'a ya sha. Yahapada. La'a. Na pa da tha. Aya. Khapa shaha. La'a. Nathan laha. Bakwa tha. Thahawa. Thahayas like it. La'a. Yawam thawa.
Yamafan. So this Yamafan.
Yamatham. Kaya la'a. Ka pa sha ha. Verse 21. Haba ya'a. Atha. Asha maya. Ashamawa. Wala Yaha.
La Yahweh.
La Yahweh. Allah. Pathak. Pathak. Pathaka.
Fuck.
Pathak. Ahala. Yaha Aida. Ayala. Isham. Ishama. Sorry, which scripture am I reading to?
Verse 20. Last verse now, verse 22.
22. Waka para Aila Yawa Hakahan Ba'a Yala Ha'asham La Pa Naya Hawa Aila Ka Ta'a Thawa Ya'a Shara Ha Ta'a Yanasa Wanasalak Lawa Maka Ta Thawa Ashara Ka Ta'a.
The brother read some verse in the Hebrew. Give him a hand. So the brother read 7 verses in the Hebrew. So we're gonna have him read 7 verses in the English, and we're gonna have the head priest break it down.
This is starting from verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
And there you go, man. The Bible says we can't do no unrighteousness in judgment, man. This Bible ain't never. It's not. People read the Bible and they watch Passion of Christ and they watch what's it called, 10 Commandments, and they think the people of the Bible with some men in some scraggly garments and dirt on their face, man. These were judges, man. We had our own system, our own land, our own court system, and we are judges, man. And judges what do judgment. And our judges were nothing like the white men today, man. They weren't crooked, man. These judges today are crooked, man. We weren't crooked. The Bible said you can do no unrighteousness in judgment, man. You can't take bribes, man. In this kingdom today, what prostitution is wrong, but escorting is legal, man. Meaning it's legal as long as the government get a cut, man. Dog fights is wrong because animal cruelty, but horse racing, that's legal, man. You know what I mean? What's the one? When they play with the bull, and when they're done, they kill the bull, man. That's animal cruelty, man. That's unrighteous in judgment, man. Imagine I got a dog fight in my house, they come lock me up. While a white man's betting on horse races, man. We're beating the horse to death to make him run fast, man. That's unrighteous in judgment, man. Taking bribes, man. Payoffs and all that. Those stuff are unrighteousness in judgment, man. Which we can't do. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
I don't respect a man because he's poor, man. Oh, I'll let him off, man. Come on, he's poor, man. If he's wrong, man. You can't say, yeah, come on, man. You know, I know he stole that, but come on, he's kind of hungry, man. Listen, stealing is wrong, man. Keep reading.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
No, man who's mighty, man. You can't say, oh, come on, that's Floyd Mayweather, man. Let him off, man. And that's what this government does today, man. This government gives the woman everything, man. Why? Because she's a woman, man. You know, you go to divorce court, she's getting the house, the kids, everything, man. She's getting everything. Why? Because they don't do it fairly, man. They just see the woman, their heart melts, man. Oh, come on, man. You hit a woman, she call the police. You're going to jail, man. The woman hits you and you call the police. She ain't going nowhere, man. The police want to come and break you up. All right, guys, come on, man. Both of you need your heads banging. Okay, well, what's that slogan white people use? Both of you need your heads banging together, man. It's your house, yeah. The police kick out your house. Listen, they tell you it's your house. Listen, go stay at your mom's, man. Until it all blows over, man. Come on, man. Like, what can't she say her mom's, man? That's unrighteous in justice. That ain't fair. That's the unfairness that's in this world today, man. But in the Bible, we had fair laws, man. So like, we done.
But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor.
In righteousness, man. That's how you judge, man. That's how you make judgments, man. With our neighbors, man. Our neighbors are another black man just like us, man. Your neighbors are people that live around you. And blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, we are neighbors, man. Even to this day, we live in the same ghettos, man. We live in the same council estates, man. We live in the same boroughs, man. Same ends, man. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer.
Another law now, man. You can't go up and down as a talebearer, man. So you know, so and so. I heard. Remember back in school, they say stop telling tales. You know, I heard Dungabar sold drugs to get that car, you know. The Bible said, don't do that, man. Why must you not do that, man? Because you poison the man's mind, man. Imagine what you're saying not even true, and now you got the whole area thinking that I sell drugs, man. Everyone frowned upon me, looking down upon me, man. The Bible said, don't go up and down bickering, man. Bickering, man. And in 2020, everyone bickers, man. Everybody's on the shade, borough, the shade room, all these chat groups, you know, posting their comments and, you know, Dutch the other day, Dutch got his Dutch got his Instagram hacked, man, and everyone's all up in his business, man. That's you going up and down as a tailbearer, man. I heard Dutch did this. I heard Dutch did that. I heard Dutch having sex with a girl who's 18 years old. Is that correct, Dogova? Salakia. Apparently, Dutch having sex with a girl who's 18 years old, man. Salakia. See, I'm in the tailbearer now. Salakia, stop. Carry on, man. Salakia.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people. Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord.
And that's so heavy where it says what? You shouldn't stand against the blood of your neighbor, meaning what? The previous verse said what? Don't go up and down as a talebearer. So you going down up as a talebearer, and you put out a rumor about someone, like say for instance, you say this man's a pedophile. You've now put his life in danger, man. Right. You're standing in, read that part, standing in the
Thou shalt neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy people, thy neighbors.
You've gone up and down as a talebearer. You know how much people die because of your talebearing. Right. Because of talebearing is why Biggie and Tupac are both dead, man.
That's right.
Because people are telling this one tales are, I believe it was him that done this, I believe it was him that done that. And then if you put out a slander about someone, you put out a lie about someone, guess what? You can put their life in danger.
That's right.
Imagine if you say a man's a child molester and he's not a child molester. You say that to someone, now someone's going to go bash his head in with a bat. Right. You've stood in what? The way of the blood of your neighbor, meaning you've made your neighbor get killed off of your talebearing, man. Off of you telling tales, off you lying. And that's what usually happens. One person will go to another person and say, you know, so-and-so said this. I think so-and-so robbed you when you was drunk. I think so-and-so done this. You've done that. Guess what? You go put somebody else's life in danger, man. It's against the laws of God to do
That's
that.
right.
Everything that black people do today is written in the Bible. And there's a reason why the Lord put it in there, man. Why? Because if we stop being talebearers, that could save lives, man. That could mean what? Less people be in the cemetery.
That's right.
Less people would have issues. Instead of you being a talebearer, you know, two people don't get on, but you go to both of them and you say to this one, oh yeah, such and such, such and such. The thing is this, man, the Lord said what in the book of Proverbs? The Lord hates people that sow discord between brethren, man. And you being a talebearer, that's what you do. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
And the Lord said, don't hate your brother in your heart, man. You know, some brothers just hate their own brother in their mind, man, for no reason, man. See him doing good and jealous or just can't stand him, man. The Bible said that you can't do that, man. And if black people didn't hate each other in their mind, there'll be no postcode wars, man. There'll be no black on black crime, man. But the prison is full of brothers that hate their own brother, man. MTV and all these record companies get paid. Why? Because black people rap about what? Hating their brother, man. Keep it in.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
And the Lord said, correct your neighbor, rebuke him, man. If he does something wrong to you, correct him, man. Go to him and say, yo, bro, I don't like the way how you kind of nudge past me, man. You know what I mean? And the brother, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes the brother didn't even know. And sometimes he did do it, man. Sometimes he might tell you. Now, what it was, you know, you kind of upset me. You can resolve it, man. And if you can't resolve it, the steps to take. But you shouldn't go and kill your brother, man. You shouldn't go around hating him, man. The ways to do with it. The white man, same thing with the white man. Same thing with England today, man. There's ways to do with things. If you and someone don't get on, what do? You go to court, man. And likewise, we got that same court system in the I.S.U.P.K, man. And we will have that same court system in the kingdom of heaven, man. There's ways a brother owes you money. What do you do in the white man's kingdom, man? You go to court, man. You go to court, man. You get recompense. You tell you plea before the judge, man. But like, look at all these top multi-million pound companies, man. You don't see them busting guns, man, shooting each other. They go to court, man, and they sue, and that's how they get their problems resolved, man. Keep it in.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And don't suffer sin upon him. When you go hate your brother and kill him or do something to him, then you just sin, man. The Lord said, don't suffer yourself to sin, man. Go speak to that brother, man. Why did I have to die because I brushed you by accident, man? Why brother got to die, man, because, you know, he stepped on your shoe, man? We can resolve this, man. We resolve this. No one ain't got to go to jail. No one ain't got to have an ankle bracelet. No one needs to have an ASBO. We can solve it, man. Keep it in.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Oh, come on, man. You're not going to tell me this book ain't written for black people, man. The Bible said, "Don't revenge is our middle name, man." It's not even a man thing. Even women as well, man. I can't stand here, man. Watch, man. I'm not gonna like her comments, man. You know what? When she puts the next post up, I'm not gonna like her. All this is revenge, man. Because she didn't comment on mine, so I'm not gonna comment back, man. All that's revenge, man. Just watch. You know what? When she does that, I'm not gonna comment on her picture. I'm gonna do this. This is a black thing, man. It's not even a black man thing, man. I forget about the gang wars and the postcode wars, man. He killed my brethren, so I'm gonna kill his brethren, man. He shot up my end, so I'm gonna shoot up his end, man. The Bible said, listen, man, we gotta let the revenge go, man. Let the revenge go, man. And black people hold so much revenge. Meanwhile, we got no revenge for the people that deserve our revenge, man. There's a man out there that deserves our revenge, man. He put black people in slave ships, man. Put black people in the bottom of slave ships and made them work for free, made them cut cotton for free, pick cane for free, rape their women, man. And that's the man who needs your revenge, man.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Listen, man, that's heavy because people make it like when Christ was teaching something different. The thing is this, not avenging, that's what forgiveness is, man.
That's right.
If you look up the word forgiveness means what? Not to avenge for a wrongdoing. That's what forgiveness means. So what this is saying right here in the Old Testament, where it says you shouldn't avenge or bear any grudge, this is saying forgive your brothers, man. Because if you forgive your brothers, guess what? Someone who's much stronger and mightier than you can take vengeance against that person.
That's right.
Man. And that will be a righteous judgment from the Lord. So that's why the Lord said, don't bear any grudge, not avenge. People read it in the Christian way and think, oh, someone does something to me, I can't do nothing back. They don't mean that. So when Christ was talking about forgiveness, Christ means don't avenge, man. If you look up the word, so like, can someone quickly pull me the definition of forgive? I'm going to just quickly pull the definition. Actually, I'll put it here. Let me see if I can pull the definition.
You open the tab on the computer, quick if you want.
I'll be done, man.
Open the tab up.
You know I'm terrible with this computer stuff. Me and computers. You got it? All right, read that definition of forgive for me.
Stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone without an offense.
Nah, that's not the right one. Listen, is there anyone on there? Just another one on there.
No longer feeling angry. Cancel.
One second, let me find it. What dictionary are you looking at?
That'll be Oxford. It's Google.
Okay, one second.
Try the Bible one, the blue letter.
I know the internet never works in here, you know. You gotta try. You know what? I can't. What's it? I'm gonna try to find the definition for you, the correct definition. Even when you go into. Give me 1 second. See, yeah, it says forgiveness means what? No longer feel angry about or wish to punish someone. So that's what it means to forgive. You no longer want to punish someone. And the word avenge is what? You going to punish someone, man. That's why the Lord said what? You shouldn't bear no grudge or avenge. Because if you hold a grudge, the time's coming when you're going to avenge yourself, man. If you hold a grudge, guess what happens? Everything somebody does starts to annoy you. The way they talk, the way they walk.
That's right.
And you start to hate them more and more every day. You go home, you think about it. So the Lord's saying, you know what? Don't hold no grudge. Because by you not holding a grudge, it means you're not going to want to avenge yourself. Right. And by you forgiving, like what the Bible says, forgive just means to not take action for an offense that was committed to you. That's what forgive means. It don't mean you have to forget what this person done to you. It don't mean if a sister was raped by someone, she must go be in the room with that same man and say, I forgive you. You don't mean that, man. You're allowed to be angry. The Bible says be angry, but sin not. Meaning you being angry is not the sin, but the sin is what you're avenging yourself. But, go ahead.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
So I can love your neighbor as yourself, man. The same way you love yourself, love your neighbor, man. All these heathen do just that. All the heathen treat their brother good, man. Why? Because they love their self, man. All these heathen come from India to England, open up a news agent, and they hire their brothers, man. Because they love themselves, man. The white man, same thing, man. His country was down, and they got black people from the Caribbean to build it back up. Who? For his brethren, man. And once it was done, he wanted to get us back out, man. Keep reading.
Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind.
And the Lord said, you shall keep my statutes, man. You must keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. You must keep these rules, man. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind.
And the Lord said, don't let your cattle gender with a diverse kind, man. Meaning it's mixed breeding, this animal with that animal, man. Gender means have sex, like people make what mules and so forth. And a liger. The Lord saying don't do that, man. You know what I mean? Horses can breed between horses, man. You know what I mean? Like to get a pit bull's a type of dog, man, that was bred for fighting, man. And you can do that, that's lawful, man. But you can't try to breed two different types of species, man. The Lord said don't do that, man. Keep it in.
Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed.
And the Lord said, "Don't sow your field with mingled seed, man." And this right here is going into brotherhood right now, man. It's going into brotherhood, man. What people do, the different types of grapes, man. There's bitter grapes, sour grapes, strong grapes for wine and so forth. And a brother will mix down the strong grapes with the dry grapes, man, and sell you a bottle of wine, man. And say, "Yeah, nah, man." And see this is straight 100% French wine, man. It's not, man. It's mixed, man. That's what the Lord's going into. A lot of people read this and think, "Oh, see, you can't mix grapes. You can't have a plot of land mixed." Not talking about that, man. It's going to brotherhood, man. You read it again in Deuteronomy, it gets clearer. It's talking about brothers lying to you and cheating you, man. So you see this here, this is a 100% apple juice, man. It's not, man. It's apple juice mixed with a bit of pear juice, man, to make it stretch. The different types of grapes, the dry grape, the bitter grape, and people mix it down and make wine, man, and say, "Yeah, this is 100% pure dry grape, man." That's what it's going into. It's talking about brotherhood, man. Keep reading.
Neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee.
Same again, man. A brother in today's society, you got what the tag on the back of clothes, man. We say 30% cotton and so forth. In our society, you couldn't even make it, man. You couldn't even make it. Why? Because the Lord didn't want no one cheating nobody, man. Man, talking about this is linen. It's not, man. It's cotton with a bit of linen in there to make it stretch. People read this and think, "Oh, see, I can't have this garment on." It's not talking about that, man. It's talking about brotherhood and cheating a brother, man. First it goes, you can't mix what? You can't make your cattle gender. Why? For brotherhood, man. A brother will start, to that point, you sell cats, innit? You sell cats, man. Yeah, man, it's 100%. Was it pomegranate, is it? Or is that dog? You go, it's 100% Bengal, man. It's mixed, man. It's mixed, also you can't do that, man. Same with the garment, same with your produce, man. Keep reading.
And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman, that is a bondmaid, betrothed to an husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged.
And if a man has sex with another man's wife, a woman shall be scourged, man. Scourge? You know what scourge means? Whip, man. The woman shall be whipped. Keep reading.
They shall not be put to death because she was not free.
And because she was working for this man, she wouldn't be put to death. Had this been a man's wife, she would have been killed, man, both of them. But because she weren't free, just scourged, man. Keep reading.
And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord.
And this man trespassed, man. And because he trespassed, he should give out a trespass offering. Today, that's what you call a fine, man. But you trespass this law today, to make it right, you got to give a fine, man. If you trespass or go into the congestion zone or, you stole some money or whatever, man, you got to give a fine, man. Sometimes community service, man, that's your trespass offering. In this case, this man got to give lamb or sheep, whatever the case may be, man, for his trespass. Keep reading.
Unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
And this man will give it to the priest, man. The priest lies at the door of the tabernacle. You done?
Even a ram for a trespass.
Even a ram is expensive. A ram is a male goat, man. A male goat. You know how expensive a male goat is? You need that male, man. That male breeds all the females, man. Without that man, you can't get more goats, man. That's a wrap for you. You gotta go out there and buy a fresh new one, man. You got all these female sheep that can't breed now, man. Good for nothing, man. That's the Lord doing that to punish you, so you won't do it again. You know what? Sheep produce wool, man. They produce milk, man. They produce them nice lamb chops that Officer Dungabar be making, man. And look at all that money this man does. They make cheese as well, man. Cheese and butter and yogurt, all these things, man, that he can't profit off no more, man. Why? Because he wanted to have sex with another man's wife, man. That's his punishment, man. That's his punishment right there, man. So like, we done.
And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering.
And the priest will take that ram and go, right, you're forgiven now, man. You've been punished now. You paid your fine, man. And now don't do it again. And that was the man's punishment. Now you got a man that can't make cheese. So whoever sells cheese won't be buying from him because he ain't got none. Whoever sells milk won't be coming to him for the milk because he ain't got none. The butchers won't be going to him for the meat because why? He ain't got none, man. A tailor won't be going to him for no wool because he ain't got none, man. He's broke right now, man. And that's his punishment. Maybe he'll learn, man. When his stomach's turning and he got no lights in the house, maybe he'll learn, man. When he's behind on his rent because his business is crashed, maybe he'll learn, man. And that will make him not do it again. Keep reading.
Before the Lord for his sin which he hath done, and the sin which he hath done shall be forgiven him.
And there you go. That sin shall be forgiven, man. The Lord won't punish him again because he's been punished, man. That was his punishment. Any more on that? Good to see you up.
All right, then, because we're up on the time, we're going to go to home.
There you go. I Shabbat. I Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Class dismissed. Huh?